Welcome back to Ozarks Tonight. Do you like horror movies or books? Many people do. I am one of them. And tonight we're discussing why horror is so appealing to some people. The Springfield Library is exploring that topic with its Summer Scares series. Joining us now, we have Konrad Stump. And Konrad is the local history associate, but you also do a lot of stuff with horror too.
I do, yes.
So Konrad, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So let's start by talking about the Summer Scares series. What is it exactly?
Yeah, so Summer Scares is this great new reading initiative through the Horror Writers Association. They partnered with a lot of groups like Book Riot, United for Libraries, Library Journal, and School Library Journal to create a summer reading list for, they chose 3 titles for adults, 3 for teens, and 3 for middle schoolers to basically try to get more people of all ages reading horror, because summer is usually the time when people are seeking out books, and you know, children, of course, they kind of fall off a little bit in the summer, so getting them reading something that they are interested in is important to take them into the next school year. So it's just to get more people reading horror books and things that will be in most libraries and that most librarians can feel comfortable recommending.
Not too long ago, I talked to Nancy from the library, and she was talking about the importance of getting specifically kids reading throughout the summer, keep that momentum going. And one of the things we discussed, as you mentioned too, is people reading something they're interested in.
Yes.
So not only are you reading, but you get to pick, and horror is one of those topics that a lot of people are interested in and pick out these books to read. Why are people so interested in horror books?
Yeah, well, I think it's a little bit different for adults and for children, and so I feel like horror is a really great genre for children because a lot of children, I think, are interested in it because it's something that they're not supposed to be reading, right? They've been told not to read it, and it's exciting, right? Horror is an emotional genre, just like romances, right? You feel something, and that thing is scared, hopefully. But so, you know, it gets a lot of children who might otherwise be not big into leisure reading because it's exciting. So, and then for adults, right, I feel like horror allows you to explore kind of the scary stuff in the real world in kind of a safe space, right? And of course, one of the biggest themes in horror is mortality, which is something we all have to deal with, and really it kind of ends up being hopeful because even if it's zombies or ghosts or whatever it is, it's kind of saying there's something more after this, right? I mean, it's hopefully terrifying, but it's also a little hopeful. Yeah,
that's true. It's interesting to look at it that way. And when you mentioned, you know, you were experiencing these emotions, but in a safe space, I was watching an episode of Black Mirror.
Oh, yeah.
Are you familiar? And there was one where it's about a gaming situation, and one of the creators of the game says, you know, people love this stuff because you're facing your fears, but you know you're safe. You know you're not really there. Do you think it's the same idea with reading these books?
Yeah, and usually in horror novels, right, you have sort of an underdog protagonist who has to face some kind of great evil, supernatural evil or non-supernatural, and overcome it, right? And so there's a little bit of like triumph, and you know, you can relate to the characters. They're usually very relatable characters. And so I think that's something that is appealing to people who are reading horror.
With the series, you're actually having authors come to the library and have discussions with readers. In fact, today you had Daniel Krause, who co-authored The Shape of Water with Guillermo del Toro and Troll Hunters. He is also the author of Rotters. He was supposed to be here in this interview with us, but he was stuck in Chicago at the airport, couldn't make it in time. Tell me about having the authors come and talk to readers themselves. This is, Krause is just one of the authors you're having. Tell me about that experience.
So we try to bring in a lot of authors because I feel like it's important for readers, especially young readers, to kind of get that connection and to see someone who they've read and are excited about. So, you know, it just kind of adds another layer to it, and it promotes the library, it promotes Springfield, and, you know, hopefully down the road, it kind of helps other authors say, oh, I should also go to Springfield. This is the first year of Summer Scares, and we're hoping that it'll continue, you know, for years to come. And next year there will be a whole new list. Each year there will be a new list of 3 titles for adults, 3 for teens, 3 for middle school, with new authors. And so we hope to plan programs next year and have an author come. And yeah, I want to do horror programming throughout the year, but so far it's only happened in summer and fall.
All right. Well, what is the feedback you are receiving from the kids and from parents, not just with the Summer Scare series, but all of the reading programs you have at the library and events like these, having authors come in and discuss the books with them?
Yeah, I mean, people really love it, especially, we're not too far into Summer Scares right now, but Oh the Horror, last year we had 6 programs, and those programs brought in 450 people. So there's clearly a desire for this type of programming in the community, but as far as Summer Scares so far, the books have been checking out. We've had 4 book discussion groups do Summer Scares titles, and you know, I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback from people in my book discussion group. I do a horror book discussion group the second Tuesday of the month at Hertz Donut on the Square called Donuts and Death. And so people were really excited that we were having Daniel Kraus, and that we, you know, anytime that we can get an author, right, that just adds so much to the experience of reading a book.
If people are interested in finding out more about Summer Scares, Donuts and Death, or any of the other book discussion groups, how can they get in touch with you or find out more?
Yeah, definitely. So you can visit thelibrary.org/bookends to view our quarterly programs catalog, or you can go to any one of our 10 branches and you can pick up a copy of Bookends. That will have all of our programs in it. It'll have our book discussion groups. We also have book discussion flyers, and then of course, I'm always in local history.
In local history, Konrad Stump with the Springfield Library. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Fox.